Eerie tones fade in. Have you ever stumbled across something that felt like it wasn't meant to be found? An artifact with a past too heavy to ignore, too filled with secrets to pretend it doesn't exist? Well, this is the story of a tattered journal, one that carries more than just words. It carries a curse. It begins with a girl named Clara, an ordinary college student digging through boxes at an old estate sale. Among mismatched porcelain figurines and dusty books, she found it, a weathered leather-bound journal with an intricate, hand-carved lock. The seller told her it belonged to a long-gone resident of the estate, but little else was shared. Clara felt an undeniable pull to it, as if the journal itself whispered, "Take me." The lock came undone without effort, and inside were pages filled with cramped handwriting. But these weren't simple diary entries. They were confessions from someone who claimed to have made a deal with a shadowy figure. At first, Clara thought it was creative fiction. Who wouldn't? But as the nights progressed, the journal's chilling confessions started to echo in her life. Candles would snuff themselves out. Shadows moved where no light could illuminate. And voices, a faint murmur just out of reach, fading as she desperately tried to listen. Yet the journal begged for more time. The more she learned, the more it manipulated her to keep reading. One night, Clara couldn't resist diving deeper. The confession spoke of the final step in a ritual, the sealing of a pact that would grant immeasurable power. The instructions were disturbingly clear, but the writer of the journal also left a warning scribbled in desperate, shaking letters. Do not finish this. But the temptation clawed at her mind. She wasn't seeking power, of course. She just didn't believe it to be real. Until the last words bled through the page. Ink turned to blood, and a dark, oppressive presence filled the room. Clara learned too late that not everyone who makes a pact knows how to break one. The next morning, her roommate found her on the floor, cold, clinging to the journal. But the journal, it was empty. The confessions had disappeared. Now it waits, tucked away in another dusty library, waiting for the next person to feel that irresistible pull. So I ask you, if you stumbled across a book like this, could you resist opening it? Eerie tones fade out.